Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Here we are on a Sunday, post-gym. Now, usually I'm not a fan of 7 days a week working out. Okay, I lied, I do. But ever since I started Body Spartan, after week 1, everything is 7 days a week. So it got me thinking about today's video when I got to the gym and I saw about 4 people in there. Now, Monday through Friday, packed. Saturday, about half the number of people. Sunday, I can put them all in one hand. And it got me thinking about something, community. When I look around and I look at my community, I realize we are fragile and we are weak because we're self-centered. And what I mean by that, and this isn't a shot at anybody or anything like that, and I know my last couple videos have been real focused in about key aspects and key situations. This isn't about that. This is about community. What are we doing to build a community? And it's action versus talk. So when we look at a community, for me, one things that I really hold near and dear to who I am are kids with special needs, Down syndrome, autism, what have you. And I've really done a lot in my career to reach out and try to do something for them. By no means am I the most charitable person or the largest volunteer out there, because I know some of my friends, a good shout out to my boy Vobo, who, when we were stationed together, he used to go swim on every Friday night with special needs kids, and that was amazing. I really look up to him and respect him for that, and it's great. But I've had my experiences back when I was a recruiter. And what's crazy is the most supportive people in the high schools, most supportive young men and women, were the kids that had special needs. They came up and they wanted to talk and everything, and it breaks your heart because they'll be unable to serve, but that you have their support. So what my colleagues and I would do is package special gifts or bags for them, and make sure that they all had something when they'd come through on their lunch period. And it was just really amazing. We would take the time to really talk to them and hang out. And I'm pretty sure I missed out on some qualified applicants by doing that, but it's okay. Because if those young men and women went home at the end of the day and realized, hey, somebody out there, cares, and I know that I can go talk to this person any day I see them, then I've strengthened the community. We have strengthened the community. So the question to you is, what are you doing to strengthen your community? Whether it be one person at a time, a group of people at a time, things like that. Like, I'll use another colleague and friend of mine, old CZ. He was an Eagle Scout back when he was younger, and now I don't know how he finds the time, but he really puts forth the effort. And I can't tell you many times I talked to him about doing things or asked him what he's doing. He says, hey, we have a scout function. Not only because his sons do it, but because he's giving back to his community. So if he goes out there and spends one weekend, that's 10, 12 hours that he's showing young men and now young women too what it's like to be, on active duty, what it's like to be a leader in the community, what it's like to be a father, what it's like to be a role model. So the question is, instead of complaining about society, instead of complaining about the people around you and tearing them down and just really spitting your venom, what are you doing to strengthen your community? That's the question for today. And Sunday's typically a rest day. It's the Lord's Day. So really think about that when you go to church and you're surrounded by people, or you're just sitting at home and you're surrounded by your family, or maybe you live in the barracks and you're just watching TV. Really think about, what are you doing to strengthen your community, and what kind of people are you holding around you that make you stronger, make you want to give back. With that being said, have a happy Sunday, rest day, meal prep day, what it be. All right, y'all have a great day. JC3, I'll see you tomorrow.